Oh, it's lit. We prime time. Subscribe, like, and share. Give us your feedback. Yo, I'm Manny at the plate and Kobe off a steal. Gretzky for the goal and Brady at the wheel. I'm a game changer, the Osaka of the tennis. And breaking scoreboards, Simone of the Olympics. Defense and big business, the Mayweather who way better. From the greatness of Jim Brown, I've been down. Talking sports before I was off the porch. Screaming Bo knows while Jordan was playing horse. Late 80s getting torched by the drive and the shot. 2016 got a ring off the three in the block. They eased to forgot the cardiac kids. Price and Doherty, Bell in the Indian years. This who it is. Your host DeeTrynt, yo, that's a name banger. Come in the streets and talk sports with the game changer. Yo, your host DeeTrynt, that's a name banger. Come in the streets and talk sports with the game changer.
Yo, DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk in the street sports. What's really good, man? All right, today we talking about the Browns versus the Bears. First Energy Stadium, Cleveland, Ohio, right off Lake Erie. 1:00 game. The Browns come in 1-1. Having lost to the Chiefs in week 1. And they beat the Texans in week 2. The Bears having won their week 1 game and then lost. They lost week 1 and won week 2 versus the Bengals. This is an interesting game for the storylines. Will OBJ return? Jarvis Landry's out. What receivers will step up for the Browns just in case Odell Beckham doesn't return this game? How heavy will the run game be leaned on in this game? What will Baker Mayfield look like? He's looking pretty good so far. Does he throw his first touchdown? I guess the second. He threw one already. How many does he throw this game? If he throws it, I guess will this be the game when he doesn't throw any touchdown passes again? Can he keep his completion percentage high? Will he not throw an interception in this game? It'll be us. The Bears defense is pretty good though, especially their front seven, led by Khalil Mack. They have Robert Quinn down there, Alex Ogletree. Secondary with Eddie Jackson leading that core. They played pretty good so far. Not as stellar as most people thought coming out, but it's still early in the season. Will this be the game that they try to turn it on versus the Browns, who has a high-power offense? This game will be interesting, man. I mean, we can't. We got to cut the shit here, right? Joe Woods is looking bad out here in these streets, man. Dude, you looking sloppy and silk. Okay? I don't know what you gonna do. But dude, you gotta do something, all right? Myles Garrett is virtually having no impact on this season. And that's unacceptable. There's no way in the world Myles Garrett shouldn't have 3-4 sacks by now. 5-6 sacks already. He ain't got none, bro. He got one. Last in the run game, more as a run stopper, which I think is better suited for Jadeveon. You can use him as the extra linebacker because you're going to take, more linebackers off the field. You can more use him in that role, setting the edge, keeping things contained, while you can let Myles get loose. It's like chess, You got a piece that's going to go in for the kill. You got to have something over his side to protect him just in case the kill get loose a little bit. So I want to see the evolution of this front seven use by Joe Woods, the Browns defensive coordinator. It's right for the picking, man. You got, Grant Delpit back. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah is in his third game now as a linebacker. You got all your defensive backs still healthy. Your secondary still healthy. Your front seven still healthy. Um, versus the offense who's missing some key pieces. This is a game where, I ain't saying we need y'all to carry the Browns, but the Browns are going to need the defense to be way more instrumental this game. Uh, Justin Fields' ability to get loose he's going to try to use that to death. And, he's coming, his debut game is in Ohio, which is just only poetic as a guy who led the state, the league college program to multiple national championships, berths, or, contentions. I can say that, contentions. Um, you know, he played absolutely well. So he's going to be welcome with open arms in this stadium. But as much as we love him, we don't love him more than we love the Browns, okay? And we will look to make his day a living hell because, unfortunately, he had to debut against us. As fortunate it is, it should be very unfortunate. I don't want to see him get hurt, but I definitely, need to see my defense, dominate this game on a physical and mental level. Um, you know, he's a rookie. He's going to play very well. He's going to adapt as the game progresses. So I want to, I need to see if Joe Woods going to use this time to play around with the defense, man. Use them, right? Move some people, right? You know, Undoubtedly this would be like his first week through all the whole off season and preseason and now the beginning of the season. This is literally like his first week with everybody healthy, and he still don't have Anthony Walker. But since Anthony Walker is more to be utilized in the run game, um, you know, it's not that big of a deal just yet, or at least it shouldn't be, because of the way you can use Jadavian. It shouldn't be. I'll say this, and I've been saying this. Jadeveon Clowney being the lead tackler in your front seven is not a bad thing. Anybody who says that's a bad thing is tripping, right? There's nothing wrong with him guarding the line of scrimmage. Don't nothing get past here, Jadeveon. Nothing. Nope, not no passes. All right, ain't nothing over the top. Ain't no screens. Ain't no none of that. Ain't no step up in the pocket. Ain't no none of that. Jadeveon, I need you to eliminate all that. This is how I feel like Joe Wood should be using him. And that way, he can just keep moving Miles around and using him like a heat-seeking missile. And Miles can line up on the edge. Miles can line up as a linebacker on the blitz. Miles can line up as a strong safety coming down on the blitz. You know what I'm saying? And do some like you could do some whole crazy. And I know people trying to make that sound crazy, but if you're gonna run a blitz play, all right, you want to get your best, heat seeking missile in a position, bro. Line Jadavian up at the free safety, at the strong safety, and then bringing him down in the box, like he coming on some run support shit. You feel me? That'll throw the quarterback up for a loop. All right. You could have the safety on the line right there high. You feel me? Like he gonna blitz and then just drop him back. And you feel me? And fill that gap right there where Miles gonna blitz from. And do some whole next levels. You know what I'm saying? Like this is, I just need people to understand this is why the Brown fans are so upset, at Joe Woods, because you have the talent to really do different. All right. You have the 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 scheme that you say with the personnel that you could really make life a living hell for every offense in the league. Everyone. All right. So we just want to see this week if you're going to start to play with that. If this is the week, all right. Now, undoubtedly, you deserve for what you pulled off last year with the talent you had. You undoubtedly earn a year with this talent to figure it out. I'm not calling for your job. I ain't saying you should be fired. I ain't saying nothing. What I am saying though is I would like to see evolution in the personnel use in the play call. I would like to see more. All right. You know, the offensive side, what can the Browns do? Uh, how do you contain Khalil Mack? He ain't been making as much noise as he used to make, but Khalil Mack's still making noise out here in these streets. You feel me? So we can't try to play him like he's not a factor, like he doesn't matter. Um, uh, Jedrick Wills, is still kind of still getting back to A1 health from his week 1 thing. He played pretty good last week to be playing. We still got guys down there, and we got Callahan. So I figure that offensive line is gonna figure something out. Heavy usage out of Chubb and Hunt this week, definitely. Screens, up the middle plays, a lot of zone runs. You might see, some trick plays because Demetric Felton and Anthony Schwartz are going to play a big part in this game. And to be honest, man, this is going to be a good game for Donovan Peoples-Jones and Rashard Higgins because they're going to be kind of forgotten when it comes to the scheming um, about everybody else, especially with the way that Kevin Stefanski going to be able to utilize the tight end. I want to see, David Njoku line up as a wide receiver, especially in red zone. I want to see it. All right. I want to see, you line up in the I formation or strong formation or weak formation, with an Njoku or Hopper as as the fullback. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that. That adds to the weapons you have at your disposal on a play action. All right. Those are the type of things where you run your play and then the check down play is a screen. All right. If the quarterback ain't got rid of the ball in like 3-4 seconds, 4-5 seconds, you know what I'm saying, and the rush coming, then we transform to the tight end screen. All right, boom. You know what I'm saying? Or the fullback screen, which will probably be a tight end right there helping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see this shit open up. All right? Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to get a lot of one-on-ones because this Bears offense defense is going to blitz the shit out of Baker Mayfield. They're not going to want to let this offense get nothing going in the run game. So they're going to put 8 in the box there, and they're going to keep 8 in the box, 7, 8 in the box, because they don't have no faith in Rashard Higgins and DPJ beating them over time. So using their aggression against them, giving those Childs one-on-one chances to make plays, that's all we need. All right. So I think this offense, even with the absence of Jarvis Landry and possibly with the absence of Odell Beckham, I think this offense can still put up like 28, 30 points. You know what I'm saying? I've seen them do it. If Odell plays, they definitely legitimately can put up 28, 30 points. They could put up 35, 40 points, even on this Bears defense. Because Stefanski is a very good play caller and he does adjust well. His first half adjustments is cool on the fly. But his halftime and come out, I need him to stay aggressive the entire game as an offensive play caller. Not just get a lead and protect it. I need him to make games unreachable and give his defense a little more time, you know what I'm saying, to jail. If he's really about believing in Joe Woods and helping him out, then start taking over these games and dominating these games with that offense. Start making these blowouts. Stop settling. No settling. No settling. No sparing them. All right? Keep that foot on their necks. This Bears offense could put up at least 20 points. but they shouldn't. This Bears offense shouldn't get more than 10 points, maybe 13 points. A touchdown and a couple field goals should be at most they should get against this team and this defense. This Browns team should definitely win by at least 10 points. I'm giving them an 8-point spread. I don't know what Vegas odds is. But the Bears their offensive line is not all that. David Montgomery is definitely going to try to cause some problems. I think Tariq Cohen is still out. He may have returned already. They got Allen Robinson and Mooney and Ridley. So they'll do a few things. They got, Jimmy Graham at the tight end with Cole Kmet. So I think they're really going to try to use, the tight end play to take advantage of the linebackers. And I don't think they're going to really try to challenge the safeties, but they're going to try to isolate our linebackers. So I think, uh, Jeremiah playing in coverage going to get a lot of targets, man, his way. Let's see how many plays he can make. Grant Delpit, if they're using him to check other tight ends, and you deploying them too, we're going to see how it matches up. You got enough corners to cover their receivers. I like to see a lot more man in this game. Do I think he'll play man? There's no reason to believe Joe Woods will call more man defense and blitzes in this game, but I think he will. I really think he's probably going to open up this week. If nothing else, just to shut people up so he can keep going about his job. Like I say, listening to Mary Kay and just hearing some other reports and reading some things, I can understand the position he's in. I can respect it and could, chill back on the heavy criticism. So I can wait my turn to see how it plays out because I feel like you definitely earned the season to see what's going on. But my call for the game, uh, Browns 27, Bears 13. I think Baker Mayfield will have another good day passing. He'll probably go over 280 plus yards. I want to give him 2 throwing touchdowns on a couple big plays. One getting the defense over top, probably the DPJ. Another one, maybe the Schwartz or Felton, if not both. I think Chubb and Hunt are going to impact the game, but it's going to be really in the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter exchange. Chubb, I say Hunt going to do some things in the third. Chubb going to come out in the fourth. But I really want to say they're going to flip-flop. And Chubb going to do some things in the third, and Hunt going to come out and do some things to help close out in the fourth. But I think he has a strong game. Higgins is a chain mover and just reminding people why he's on the team in the first place with a solidified spot. He's going to make some plays. But I really want to see how they use the tight end. I think this is a great game for Njoku. Right now, David Njoku is like our leading receiver. 5 catches, 94 yards. So I think, I think this is a good game for him to break out and really show his ability to be a strong weapon in this offense. Would like to come out of the game unscathed. I think Justin Fields is going to show some flashes, but I think this defense really comes on this week and just, gives you glimpses of why this team will be great to end off the season and give us a season like no other. So this is DeeTrynt, Game Changer Sports Talk, Industry Sports. Just giving you a Browns versus Bears preview. Like I say, First Energy Stadium, 1 o'clock game. I think it's a Fox game. So, check it out. 27-13. I got the Browns winning. Subscribe to the channel, podcast, Spotify, Breaker, Radio Public, Google Podcasts. All right. And let me know what you think. Give me your feedback, man.